DMV Test California with answers. Colored signs signify construction ahead, carpool lane, regulatory signs, passing permitted. What is true regarding bicycles and the road? Bicycles should always stay on the sidewalk. Bicycles should never leave the bike lane. Bicycles should stay near the shoulder and ride against the flow of traffic. Bicycles should ride in the same direction as traffic and stay as far to the right as possible. When turning left, across a double yellow line on a two-lane road, into a private driveway, what should you watch for? Vehicles coming toward you. Vehicles behind you that might try and pass on the left. Both of the above. Neither of the above. Which statement is true regarding drinking and driving? By drinking and driving you can only hurt yourself. 40% of fatality collisions involve alcohol. Drinking and driving is a minor offense. Drinking and driving is safe if you can handle alcohol. What shape is generally a speed limit sign? A triangle, a circle, a rectangle, an octagon. What are some of the driving characteristics to help tell if someone is drunk? Someone who is making sudden movements when starting and stopping. Someone who is driving slower than other traffic. All of the above. Someone who is swerving across their lane. What is the best way to interpret having the right of way? Other drivers must yield to you when to have the right of way. All drivers will obey the right of way laws. Use common sense and let other drivers go first if it will prevent an accident, even if you have the right of way. The right of way needs to be taken. What is the best advice for driving in heavy fog? Always use your high beams. Neither of the above. Do not drive. Wait to drive until after the fog clears. Always use your low beams. If you feel you have had too many drinks, how can you reduce your BAC? Wait the appropriate amount of time to allow the alcohol to leave your bloodstream. Take a cold shower. Drink a pot of coffee. Do some jumping jacks. You are crossing an intersection when you notice an emergency vehicle behind with its lights on. What should you do? Continue through the intersection and then pull over to the right. Stop in the intersection. None of the above. Start a turn either to the left or right in the intersection. When is double parking considered legal? None of the above. To unload freight or passengers. When there are no available parking spots. Double parking is never legal. On multiple lane highways, slower drivers should drive in which lane? The center lane. Either the right or the left lane. The left lane. The right lane. When is parking permitted in a tunnel or on a bridge? When signs permit parking there. Never. None of the above. If there is not a no parking sign. How many feet should you start to signal before a left turn? 100. 50. 150. None of the above. What should you always do when driving in a bad weather? Increase your following distance. All of the above. Drive the speed limit. Drive the same speed as traffic. What is it called when your tires lose contact with the road while driving through water? Rubbernecking. Hydroplaning. Fishtailing. None of the above. Who do you need to exchange your driver license information with at the scene of an accident? The witnesses of the accident. All of the above. The other drivers involved. The fire department. When a vehicle approaching you has their high beams on, what is your best response? Keep looking at the approaching vehicle out of the corner of your eye. Keep looking straight ahead. Close your eyes. Turn on your high beams and keep looking straight ahead. When do you need to signal? When you don't look over your shoulder. All of the above. When there are other cars around. Every time you change lanes. What is the best thing to do when driving in fog so thick you can't see? Honk your horn repeatedly. Use your low beams for reduced glare. Park on the side of the road with your parking lights on. Pull far off the road and turn off your lights. If your vehicle has a front and side airbags, which of the following statements is true? You are not required to wear seat belts. You are required to wear the full seat belt. You are required to wear the lap belt only. You are only required to wear a shoulder harness. What should you do if during a heavy rainstorm your windshield wipers stop working? Slow down, put your head out the window to see, and pull off the road. Slow down and concentrate on the tail lights of the drivers in front of you. Slow down and turn your high beams and emergency lights. Keep driving in the slow lane until you reach your destination. When should you use your horn? When someone cuts you off. To let someone know they did not have the right of way. All of the above. To prevent an accident. If in an emergency you are forced to park on a freeway, what should you make sure of? That the vehicle has its emergency lights on. That the vehicle is visible from 200 feet in each direction. All of the above. That the vehicle's doors are locked. In which instance could you be hidden from other drivers? When a large truck or vehicle is parked near the corner of an intersection. All of the above. When you drive alongside another vehicles. When trees or bushes are near an intersection. Good luck.